I'm Max Lowe and I'll be answering your questions. I started it for my local team, South Normanton Colts. My dad got me into playing football just at the park, like most kids were at my age at the time. Had trials at Forest, didn't get in, Chesterfield, then went to Derby when I was 10, so started really early to be fair. When I was 7 I was kicking a ball every day at the park with my old man. I was a bit of a glory supporter as a kid. I supported Man U with Rooney and Ronaldo. They were the team at the time. Then as I got older, my old man supported Villa, so I've still followed Villa. Wouldn't say I support them, but I always look out for their results. God, I'll answer this honestly. Starter, probably just a small bowl of chicken wings or something simple. Main, burger and chips, and then dessert. There's so many. Probably apple crumble and custard. Obviously, really nice feeling. Came to me as a bit of a surprise. Obviously, we've got loads of leaders in the change room, so anyone could have got it. But the gaffer just gave me a wink before the meeting, so it was nice to know. And leading the boys out was a nice feeling for sure. I've been lucky, to be fair. At Derby, I played with Wayne Rooney. Speaks for itself. I mean, he was still, I think he was 34 at the time, playing holding midfield, but you could still see his technical abilities with the ball, pinging the ball. Tom Huddleston was another one, probably the most gifted player I've played with. And then played against Mahrez. Just gave me a tough time. I played against him a handful of times, not done well, so I'll probably say Mahrez. Again, there's a lot. I never enjoyed playing against Gasser in 1v1s because he can go both ways. He's quick, he's full of confidence. Obviously, at the minute, I think all the fans can see how well he's doing. So I'll probably say Gasser. Loved every minute of it. Since day one, I feel like I've learned every day. He sets challenges with new players when you're coming into the building, and I could tell it wasn't going to be an easy ride. He was always going to test me. And for sure, he's been the best coach I've worked with. I've loved every minute of it. Left wing back is a lot of running. I enjoy both, to be fair, whatever helps the team. But I've really enjoyed playing centre half this season. It's been obviously a new position for me, but I've really enjoyed it. But I'll play anywhere really. I'm not bothered. That's a weird question. Probably salt and vinegar. I know most people don't like them, but I like salt and vinegar. Probably last season, having 2 surgeries on my ankle. You have doubts in your head thinking, are you going to be able to get on the pitch again? When I did my ankle for the second time, it was just blocking a shot. It was pretty innocuous, you know, no contact. Ended up breaking a bit of bone and having to get the same surgery, going through the same process, which was tough. Cristiano Ronaldo for his work ethic. And then when I got a little bit older, knew I was a left back defender, it was actually Cole. I felt like he was a perfect player for me to try and look at and pick parts of his game and try and improve in mine. Probably making my debut for Derby. It was in the Cup. We won, I think it was 14-13 on penalties, and I ended up having to take one, obviously. So, but yeah, that was a good moment for me and my family. Yeah, there's been a few. I mean, going back to Gas, obviously I've only been here for a short amount of time, but seeing his development from pre-season to now, I think he's a standout for me. His understanding of the game has improved massively, and now he's playing with full confidence. Shea Charles is an obvious one as well. For a man who's so young, he's so consistent, and he probably doesn't know, but he's a leader without saying much. I think his performances on the pitch show that, and that's why everyone loves him here. We used to play Wembley's, which is basically every man for themselves. It was a bit of a free-for-all, no fouls, so that was probably the one for me. Probably Drake or Kanye West. For the first time this season at Coventry in the Cup, no one played music and there was a bit of a standoff, because it's normally Palms, Jamal are the standouts that normally will be the DJs, so Palms is the man for music. I'm quite simple, toast, eggs and beans. Pretty boring to be fair, but I don't like to change away from that. Probably Middlesbrough away, just because we were 3-0 down at half time. Tough first half performance. Then I remember the half time, Gaffer didn't really tweak that much, just changed a few things, the formation, and it went really well. And it felt like a win. I mean, Middlesbrough are flying this season, so it was a really good result for us. Again, there's a lot. I mean, Callum Patterson's obviously up there. I think everyone can see his personality. I like Palm's dry sense of humour. He gets me a few times. Baz, Svante's funny as well. There's a lot within the group that are really funny, to be fair. Probably going back to when I was a scholar, Callum Guy, Charles Vernon. There's a lot of lads that I still keep in contact with and play against. Jayden Bogle, I came through at Derby with him. He's at Leeds now. I've played with him for many years, so there's a lot that I've just played with at the start of my career and still keep in contact with. Not that I know of in the changing room before the game. Oh no, there's a new one. Rob, the S&C coach, I get a caffeine gum specifically off him before going out. Then at half time I get one off Ryan. It's weird, but it's just since I've done it we've been playing well, so I'll just stick to it. That's a good question. Dream defender, probably Maldini. Obviously, if he's playing left back or centre half, I think I'd be happy playing next to him, to be fair. Yeah, I'll go Maldini. I'm going to say Max Volwin. Max Volwin for sure, yeah. All right.